Is Wednesday afternoon. It's 12:34, just past lunchtime in the UK here, and we are back at it again with an Arena and Chill live stream. We're doing quite well. We are more than on track for Nightcrawler. We still have, we're at kind of the target you should be at if you want to get Nightcrawler almost guaranteed, after 48 hours, and we're, a little bit ahead of that. We can get a few rounds in during that time, so we have plenty of time, guys, plenty of time to chill in Arena and finish grinding Nightcrawler, so it should be pretty good. Hello everybody, Mikey Mouse, HYQ, Jordan Kenny, Bal Whitey, Galaxy Star 5, Lucas Markman, Nimish, Norman Sizzle. Dude, I love that name. That's a very, very creative name. Marcus Sapter, Ryan Allen, Jordan, Elke, Cooper, Paragamer, Jesse. Welcome everybody today to the stream. We should have a pretty good time. So let me, I did one little session when I grinded, when I woke up this morning. It looks like actually my top champions are still on cooldown. But I was being a bit lazy during that session, guys. I only got halfway down. So let's just do a few of the lower champions, and then we'll, go back to the top champions as soon as they are off cooldown. So, hey guys, how's it going today? How is everybody's day today? How was your Tuesday? Did you have a good day, guys? Did you have a good day? Is everybody excited for Cable tomorrow? We have Cable, we have the new 5 stars. Are they coming in today, right? The new 5, yeah, the new 5 stars, 6 p.m. I think it's 6 p.m. today that they come into the game, or maybe they've already come in. Have they already been added? I don't know. I do not know. Daniel Lopez, I didn't skip you, man. Well, I'm sorry if I did, my friend. I'm not too sure if the update's actually been already. Like, that's how little I know, guys. I think the server maintenance might have been yesterday evening. Can anybody tell us in chat or confirm if the update has been applied? We want 100% legit confirmation on that. Let me turn that down and let me turn this up for you guys, because I think it's a little bit too loud for me here, but I think it's a little bit too quiet for you guys, watching on YouTube. It's 4 in Cali. Is it 4 a.m., right? 4 a.m., Master. Wow, very, very early. Appreciate the stream dedication. Hey, did I see a Thomas C in chat? Dude, Thomas C, wait, I need to read the message, my friend, in a second. Let me just quickly do this fight, because it's going to be a tricky one if I mess up. Okay, there we go. Let's have a look. Hey, my birthday, Tomo, dude. It was a really good birthday, man. Just had a pretty chilled and relaxed day. Didn't really, I've got nothing really hype planned for my birthday. Just had kind of a nice meal out with the family Sunday. And saw my friends yesterday evening. So yeah, wasn't anything, too special, because I know that this year, I have so much ridiculous stuff planned. I don't feel a need to go balls to the walls for my birthday, because I'm going to Amsterdam at the start of April, looking at also planning a trip now, as well as everything I've got with San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, and Dubai. Also possibly a trip to Miami in early March. I've been trying to convince some of my friends to come with me on that excursion, but that trip is going to be a purely let's go to America and get white boy wasted trip. So, if you're in Miami, guys, I might be coming there early March. Definitely, well, hopefully going to see Dave on that excursion, but should be fun. Gonna see if I can make that happen. Trying to just convince a few of my friends to join me. But if not, I might just go solo, or pull some connections out there, just see who we have knocking about. Is Suicide Mastery reliable? So Suicide Mastery is very good for arena grinding, and they're also very good for if you want to go for a Legends run, and also just quite fun for random challenges and generally getting stuff done quick. But overall, they have some serious disadvantages. If you want to see about Suicide Mastery's talked in a little bit more detail, check out my latest mastery setup video. And also, Tom, I wanted to appreciate you, man, for having my back on that Reddit thread yesterday. So that was amazing. That thread made me really happy, because somebody was did Seaton really complete Labyrinth of Legends? It was such a fucking stupid thread. And everyone was yeah, bro, he totally did. And I was dude, I've got so much evidence that it was actually me doing it from my computer on my phone, and we just shut him down so quickly. And it made me happy, guys. It made me happy, because Reddit, when I was really bad at Labyrinth, I just got shat on for a few days on Reddit, man. Everyone was going at me, which I didn't mind too much, because I did play quite poorly on stream. And it was watched by thousands and thousands of people. So yeah, that was a little bit of an embarrassment on my behalf. But, when it comes to, fair stuff, man, Reddit ain't too bad. They ain't too bad. Hey. Why all the doubt? Dude, some salty fucks, man, they just can't handle, you know, that I'm so mediocre at the video game. Like, they just can't handle it, man. I mean, like, nothing we did in the labyrinth was, like, super overly, oh, man, really? Oh, that's such a BS level 3. I mean, nothing about, like, the Labyrinth of Legends was like, oh, I'm a god tier player. It's like, I'm a skilled player. I'm not super great, but I don't completely suck. Do the daily hero. I need to return champion of the day, but I need to do a lot of grinding as well for Nightcrawler, Colossus, and Beast very soon. So, champion of the day is something I do want to get back fairly shortly. But yeah, it will be something that is returning, but I'm incredibly slack on my series. I appreciate it, Jordan. Jealous much. Stacy, that is the statement of the century. Oh, 789 Gaming. That's incredibly rebellious. Incredibly rebellious. I gotta commend you on that. But also, guys, stay in school. Well, I don't know. I didn't stay in school, guys, and I turned out alright. But, like, I'm a bit of a weird kid, so, like, just, I got way too lucky, guys. I got way too lucky. It's because I'm a Kabam employee confirmed, 100%, guys. My luck is always rigged for every aspect of my life. Hey, what's up, Joshua Wu? Yes, your name does sound extremely familiar. Champion of the Day, Gwenpool. I feel like a lot of the stuff that I'd cover in Champion of the Day, Gwenpool was kind of covered in my, what was it, Gwenpool, thoughts and pro tips video. Like, I pretty much gave you in that video, like, everything you'll ever need to know about Gwenpool in terms of pros and cons. Because I love Gwenpool, such an amazing character, right? She's so good for about 80 to 85% of fights in the game. But, like, there are just matchups where she will suck so hard against. If you're fighting a Mordo, if you're fighting a Black Panther Civil War, you will get wrecked. You will get completely wrecked. Or if you're fighting like an Agent Venom or Crossbones, those are really, really bad matchups as well. Crossbones, you will give him like so much fury, and Agent Venom, he's just going to shrug off everything. So, yeah. Pros and cons, and also Bleed Immune champions. They're your little kryptonite as well. Hey, that intercept, boys. Double intercept. I should start practicing my intercepting a little bit more. I'm glad I nailed that evade as well. Usually I get clipped a little bit by Gambit's evade, but not too bad. Do I like Kabam? Yeah, Kabam aren't too bad. I think they've certainly got a lot better in the last few months. Ever since kind of like the Doctor Strange event, I feel like they've been a lot more generous with a lot of the stuff they've been giving out in game. Like the gold realm, that was way too much. That was so much free gold. So I gotta commend it to them on that. That saved me weeks and weeks of my life grinding arena to upgrade my champions. Bad crystal openings are cover-ups of being a Kabam employee. That's it, Marcus. The rabbit hole goes deeper. The conspiracy theories. Dust off your tinfoil hats, boys. Let's confirm that Cian is a Kabam employee. I actually love this meme. It's so much fun. I can't believe that it just tied in so perfectly with Yeet making that video, like the Drama Alert parody one, and saying I was a Kabam employee, and then what was it? Just with like the whole Howard the Duck thing. It's brilliant, guys. It's so good. How to control dexterity. So dexterity is evade, right? So basically, dexterity is all about, you know, just knowing the timings of animations in the game, really, and figuring out, you know, exactly the moment you need to evade back to avoid an attack. So hopefully I can actually demonstrate it on Doctor Strange here. But let's see if we can do this. So Doctor Strange is level 1. It's a little bit tricky to evade. Oh no, I just got straight hit there. Let's do this. Come on, Doctor Strange, level 1 evade. Now we're gonna get to level 2 here, which you can't fully evade, but you can evade the first bit and then block the rest of it. Which is helpful to know if you ever see Doctor Strange on Unblockable Special 2 in Alliance War. Please kill him! Oh no! No! Seriously? This is like the second time this has happened this morning. He's got no health. Same as Black Panther. Come on. Kabam, why are you rigging my game, man? Kabam Mike's just sat there. He's like, yep, I'm just gonna give everybody 1 health to use their special free attacks. That was me being a little bit bad as well at the beginning. But, oh well. Okay, let's see if we can get some dank intercepts, boys. I want to see if we can master it today. Do I want to do no parry? No parry challenge? Maybe. Okay, we're going to try and do that, guys. Actually, it's a little bit difficult, because if I do that, then I need to focus on playing the game. Let's try and do that. No parry challenge. It's a way to get better in Arena, is just not to parry. Nope, he doesn't want to charge into us. It also is a lot longer, but you'll come out a better player, guys, and that's what it's all about. Me and Kabam Mike, you know what? I've actually never spoken to Kabam Mike or Adora, like, in person, or, like, over the phone. Like, Brian Grant has. He you know, got to meet them in person at New York Comic Con. Quite a few of the community have as well. But I've never spoken to them, man. Never spoken to them. I always hit them up. I'm like, hey guys, let's have a Skype call. Let's have some, you know, some tea and biscuits. Let's talk about some stuff. Because I wanna, you know, help them out. But I also want them to be like, hey, Cian, we want to like pay for you to come over to New York Comic Con, and you can, I don't know, play Marvel Contest of Champions and show everyone how average you are. That's what I want, guys. That's what I want. Is the new 5-star champs are added to the 5-star crystal yet? I'm not too sure. How good is Falcon? Falcon's he's a good champion to have because he's got some very useful synergies. There are some interesting teams that you can build with him, like my Road to the Labyrinth team in Chapter 4, and this might be quite a common team that you use for like general questing in Act 4, is Scarlet Witch, Captain America, Vision, Crossbones, and yeah, what? Is that it? Right? Yeah, 5 characters. Scarlet Witch, Vision, Captain America World War II, Crossbones, and Vision, and that will give you a really nice amount of crit, while also allowing you to have, you know, Captain America, Crossbones, and Vision on your team. So that's a pretty dope setup, which might be a very good team coming into Act 5, but we'll see. A very nice amount of utility on that one, while also some very strong synergies. They aren't added yet. I think they might be added today at 6 PM UK time. That seems to be like the time that stuff happens in the game. Oh no, we totally messed up that intercept there. Right. One of the things that I've been trying to practice as well is my Magneto fighting. Like, he's one of my Kryptonite champions as well, guys. That level 1 is a little bit tricky. I cannot nail the evade on the level 2. I've just about got the level 1 one, but the level 2, I need a little bit more work on. Need a little bit more practice. Okay. Sorry about that snort, guys. Got a little bit of a cold there. Boys. Yeah, well, it's all right, Marcus. I mean, a lot of my audience is in America, so if I wanted to do a live stream and get loads and loads of viewers, 6 PM UK time is a really great time to stream. But I do enjoy like these early morning live streams because I know that we don't have like an incredibly clickbait thumbnail or anything like that, so I know that the people watching are kind of regular viewers of the channel, so I'm very happy to, you know, answer questions, have a little bit of banter, and it's just a really kind of nice and personal live stream around this hour, so I like it quite a lot. Is Despair worth getting for 3 out of 3? I really like Despair 3 out of 3. Met Cow Fet Starfish, that's a very interesting name. But yeah, it's how much difference does it make? It really depends what champions you're using. It has really, really good synergy with some champions, like just any champion that you can think of that does a lot of debuffs. You're going to have amazing synergy with. You're going to have like pretty much a full heal block added. However, there's a little bit of synergy for some other characters. Like if you look at X23, most of the time you have like 5 stacks of bleed active. So that's going to be, you know, a really, really decent heal block. That's going to be about 75% healing reduction. But on Scarlet Witch, some of the time, you know, when you're playing the champion offensively, you can get like 100% healing reduction. Okay, what are we going to go for? Let's swap these two around, because Groot can't be bled, and Ghost Rider. So the strategy, guys, for Ghost Rider quick fight, it's going to teach you the pro tips here, guys. So you want to parry, and then medium combo. Just give you the Fury. And then you want to just do a light combo, and that should... Oh, no, that didn't give us the bleed. If it gives you the bleed, the fight is over, because the bleed is going to be so strong with your Fury, and also if you have deep wounds. So you can usually, like, if you get lucky, if you proc both of those, you can finish, like, most of the short fights in about 10 hits. Ghost Rider's a great character. Really, really good. I would like to, I'd like to rank 5. I could rank 5 him, actually, pretty soon. If I wanted to. Yeah, I just need the catalyst, but it's probably going to be, if I get a cable, he's going to be the priority. But if not, maybe. Maybe. I really like him for Alliance Quest. Do champions with more PI give more points? Yes, they do, actually, Luke. Something that I've really found out recently. It's the points in Arena is all based on the PI of your champions. So, yeah, running with especially like the Suicide Mastery setup is amazing for Arena. Because not only, you know, are you finishing the fights a lot quicker, you're also getting more points per fight, which is really, really good. It upped my entire roster from about... well, I can clear my, you know, entire roster if I was playing really, really hardcore, just have my head down, which is about, I think it's about 26, 27 teams. I'm not entirely sure on that. But it's a lot of teams. I can clear them all in about an hour and get about 650,000 points. So yeah, that's very good. That's very efficient for arena grinding. Means that, you know, if I want to just, you know, cover the basics one time, I can get all of those rewards from the basic milestones in like a few hours of gameplay, like barely 3 hours. So that's pretty decent. Which masteries should I go for? Oh, it's... I check out my mastery setup, Francis, and kind of see what you like. I don't really... Unfazed, I would say it's definitely not worth it. That is a pretty garbage mastery. Some people really like Assassin, but one of the things with Assassin is I struggle to see the practicality of investing that many points and also that many units into... a mastery which, in my opinion, has very, very little benefit outside of the Labyrinth of Legends and also maybe the Realm of Legends. Might be more useful when it comes to Act 5, but it only triggers when your opponent's on 18%, and if your opponent's on 18%, the fight's pretty much already over. You got to use one level 2, one level 3, and they are dead. Like, I don't really see the practicality of it, but that's just my opinion on it. Some people have a similar view on Deep Wounds, but I really, really like Deep Wounds. It's fun. At the end of the day, just build a mastery setup around kind of what you enjoy in your gameplay style. You know, there's no kind of like one amazing cookie cutter build. Everybody likes to play the game slightly differently. But I see how if you're going for Labyrinth of Legends 100% and you're fighting the really annoying bosses, how Assassin is a worthwhile mastery to invest in. Hey, what is up? Seraphin Dawn, welcome to this morning's stream. Liam, you gotta go. That's all good, my friend. That's all good. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream, my friend. Pleasure to have you here this morning. Let's have a quick look. Hey, Cian, I have 24 stars with no dupes. Realm of Legends worth a try with Wolverine X23 and Gilly. So, it's Abertini, it's totally possible for that. The only kind of, problem in Realm of Legends is Wolverine. Like, all of the other bosses are just giant meatbags. If you can play well, if you can evade, parry well, you can beat them with, like, any character in the game, providing they have a really good damage output. And X23 or Wolverine, if you're playing really well with either of those characters, you can easily down all of the bosses. But it's about, you know, how well can you play. But when it comes to Wolverine, it's just about playing with that guillotine, being really, really aggressive. I'm very, very confident that I could absolutely nail Wolverine with a 2-star guillotine. Like, it's not about the power level of the guillotine, it's about how fast you can get in there, how fast you can like parry and then do another 5 combo, just nail the parry again. So you're building up to that level 2 really, really quickly so that you can absolutely like just turn that healing against him as fast as possible, because that's what you really need to do with guillotine, is you just need to get to that level 2 really, really quickly and then just keep on getting to it as fast as you can. So you have to play very, very aggressively there and just nail everything. But if you've got a really good understanding of parrying and intercepting, then you are going to breeze through it. Nightcrawler duped or X-Force duped? Definitely Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler is by far the better option in every scenario in the game. Definitely. Hey, what is up? Amar Fatau, welcome. Do I keep shifting your masteries? You're only keeping suicides for arena. So I haven't changed my mastery setup since I got this one, because I'm not that much. It costs probably about 100 units now to completely redo my mastery setup. And just, you know, pinging back and forth between AQ and Arena, it's just a little bit too much. So I like that it's a lot cheaper than it used to be, but it's still a little bit too much. So yeah, I'm just keeping this probably for the next few weeks to grind Arena and maybe go for a Legends run in the next event. I'm not too sure if I want to do that though, because it's a little bit of what is it? What am I trying to weigh up? So if a new event comes out, as a YouTuber, as somebody that, you know, relies on playing the game and making a lot of videos about kind of new and current content, to do a Legends run, like, you know, to perfection, I'd need to ideally wait like a week or so to see if the, you know, to get all the information on the new maps, the new bosses and stuff. However, I think with the power level that I'm at in terms of my characters and stuff, like even if I like have no idea what the bosses do, it won't matter at all because I can just roll through them. So I'm kind of hoping that's the case in the next event. So I kind of want to go for the Legends that way. But either way, like I need to make a decision because I need to do the event on the first day so that we can do a load of YouTube videos covering it. I don't want to have to kind of wait a week and be behind on the coverage train for the new event and just not bring you guys all the information and fun stuff associated to whatever the new event is. There we go. Hey, shout out to King Gaming. There you go, my friend. Favorite 3-star champion? Depends. I just like playing around with the different 3-star champs. I think the best 3-star champion is, of course, Scarlet Witch. She's, well, probably the best 4-star champion as well. But yeah, she's very, very overpowered. But I like 3-star champions because they allow me to play around with some of the characters that I don't necessarily have as a 4-star or duplicate as a 4-star. So I like leveling up a lot of my 3-stars. What champion do you think is next to come out after Cable? Well, apparently it's going to be, is it Hood and Dormammu? Apparently those are the two new champions coming with their next event, which seems pretty crazy. Like a very interesting combination. I'm a bit fascinated to see what the event will be. We're a little bit in the dark for what, you know, what's coming after the Gwenpool and Cable stuff, because we know a little bit later on in the year there's going to be the Iron Fist, then we got Guardians of the Galaxy, we got Spider-Man Homecoming, we got Thor Ragnarok, we got a lot of stuff. But for the next event directly, we don't exactly know. I think that it's going to be maybe some sort of transition into Act 5 as well. But I don't know. I'm excited to see. How do you evade Spider-Man level 1? So it's really, really tricky, Jonathan. But basically, how do I describe this? I'll try and pull this off at some point on the stream. But basically, to evade Spider-Man's level 1, you have to evade the projectiles of the web sling. So he does like a chut-chut, and then fires 2 little projectiles. And you need to swipe back during the animation time where both of those are going to make contact with your character. So hopefully that made sense. And if you can do that, you can evade. He won't like rush to you and then like hit you for the rest of the combo. I'm going to see if I can do that. If we find a Spider-Man anywhere, I'll see if I can, you know, practically display that. It's a little bit, it's very, very tricky to do. Very, very tricky to master and pull off consecutively. But if you can do that, you know, that's one of the skills that is going to make you a god at Marvel Contest of Champions. I want to get Quake. She's now officially in the premium and 4-star hero crystals. I've seen somebody tweet me a picture of them pulling a 4-star Quake from a 4-star hero crystal yesterday. So she's definitely in there now. I don't think she was in there when we were opening the crystals yesterday. So I believe she was added at 6 PM UK time yesterday, but pretty cool. Doom. Pretty cool villain. Pretty cool villain. If CM roasted me, I'd still laugh. Derek, I would never roast you, buddy. I love you too much, man. You're probably one of the nicest people in the world. So I have absolutely zero beef with you, boy. See, and I always ignore. I don't mean to. I try to answer everything that I can, but understand, you know, there is only one of me, and there's 213 people watching, so it's a little bit difficult to keep up with conversation with everybody. But I do try my best. You gotta know that. You gotta know that. Okay, let's take... Oh, is this gonna crit? It didn't matter. He was dead anyway. Very big damage. Bolts to the walls, man. Crazy damage. Good. It's the best way to build up masteries. Well, it's just leveling up and just keep on grinding Arena, getting those milestones so you can get as many free in-game units as possible. Unless, of course, you really like the game and you've got a surplus of cash and want to chuck it down and just buy the best masteries straight up. But yeah. It's the best way to build up masteries if you're free to play. Apparently Brian Grant, as a free-to-play player, has a units farming guide coming out, which I'm very interested to see, because Brian Grant gets a lot of units, man. But I think it's just going to be like Grind Arena. That's going to be his guide, but it might be a bit more of a mathematical breakdown of the unit gain, where my units guide was like, hey, you can do this and do this and do this, but they don't give you that many units, so just grind a lot of Arena. That was my units farming guide, if you missed it, guys. But obviously, guys, we want those sweet YouTube clicks, so obviously had to make a unit farming guide. Okay, let's go for the Agent Venom, the Crossbones, and the Guillotine. This stream's a little bit of a mess in terms of the order of the champions that I'm playing. Right, oh yeah, we got Spider-Man here, Symbiote Spider-Man, right, so we don't want him to go down too far, so I'll go with is Agent Venom? Right, so I want to try and practically demonstrate, guys. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this off. But how to evade Spider-Man's level 1. It's a very bad idea to get Symbiote... Well, let Symbiote Spider-Man use specials, but... Okay, let's just let him hit me, man. Like, there's not much we can do here. Okay, there we go. So let's see if I can do this. There you go. That's what you do. So you gotta avoid the two bops, and then it's easy game, easy life. I'm actually really surprised I pulled that off in the first try. But yeah, that's how you do it, boys. That's how you be slightly good at the game. Seeing as Karnak good, he ain't too bad. I think he's definitely one of kind of the mid-range champions. One of the strengths of Karnak is his focus state. So his focus state allows him to bypass evasion. So you have that. That's really good for fighting a Spider-Man if there's ever a tricky Spider-Man in your path. Is Star-Lord the one hope for taking on Labyrinth of Legends? I don't know if I read that question right, but if you don't want to spend like heaps and heaps of cash, then he's the cheapest way to do it. Let's have a look. Oh no, he didn't die. He didn't die. I was reading chat. This is about it. Mistakes were made, boys. Mistakes were made. What am I using to record my screen? Reflector 2 and OBS is what I'm using at the moment. Do I have Hyperion? I do not have Hyperion. Thoughts on potential Act 5 rewards? I think they're going to be worse than the Labyrinth of Legends rewards. But still pretty good. Still very, very good rewards. But we'll see. Sorry guys, just catching up on some of the questions. Can I evade Crossbones Special 2 consistently? I've never actually tried it. I don't think you can. I want to try it now. Though. When we fight Crossbones. I think the Gun Blast are a little bit too quick together, but I don't know. I've never tried to evade it, but I'll give it a go. I just need to kind of think about the timing of the animation in my head. It's like a bang, bang, bang. Like that. Would you be able to do that? I don't know. I don't think that times up perfectly with the evades. Is it possible, guys? I need to know from a better player than myself. Gwenpool or Scarlet Witch? Scarlet Witch is definitely the better champion out of the two. Base for alliances. Well, we don't know anything about bases. Bases are in Transformers, but they're kind of personal ones. And they're like they're a personal alliance war at the moment. I think like alliance war is, you know, pretty much the same as bases and Transformers, but it's a one-on-one thing in the game, that game at the moment, as opposed to an alliance thing. But I'm not too sure what they'll do with bases if they ever come. Oh, my hair is such a mess today. Well, it's always a mess, guys, but you know, I don't feel like a beautiful princess today. Not possible. Never tried. It's pretty timed. See, Hyperion or Duckman. Hyperion is definitely the better character. You can. There's some people saying you can, and some people saying you can't. If you can, guys, can somebody show me a video where somebody like successfully does it? That's what I'm interested in, just to kind of like look at that and get the timing down, because it's something that I never really thought about. But I think what was it? Labyrinth has definitely opened my eyes up to how much of a better player that I could be at this game if I got the timing of some projectile evades down right. Because there's a lot you think, oh, you can't exactly do. You can evade Groot's level 2, yeah, that's definitely possible. But you definitely can't fully evade War Machine's level 1. Oh gosh, the pain of that. Oh no, I should have evaded backwards on that. It's the same timing as Doctor Strange, but you can't fully evade Doctor Strange's, can you? You can only, like, evade the first bit and then block the second. At least I've never seen somebody fully evade Doctor Strange's level 2. But I may be wrong, guys. I may be wrong. I'm not claiming that I know everything. You can evade everything. See, I don't believe that. I don't believe you can evade everything fully. You can evade stuff partially, for sure, definitely. But you're gonna get, like, some hits of stuff. Willpower or glass cannon? Well, out of those two, I'd say that depends. They both have different uses for different scenarios. Willpower's very, very powerful for Alliance War defense, but glass cannon's good for getting stuff done faster. More damage, more happiness most of the time. Glass cannon's a really great stepping stone as well to the suicide masteries if you're going for those as a setup. But even when I'm not running suicides, I'm usually using glass cannon just because I like to get stuff done as quickly as possible. Wow, she's just not attacking into anything, is she? Right, we should have gone for an intercept there, but oh, let's go for this. Hey, that worked. Not too bad. Ah, exactly. Okay, I get your point now, Robert. Again, like, I evade Doctor Strange's special 2 every time. I'm totally game for that. Like, I completely believe you, but, like, can you record it? Can you show us a video? Because I'm very interested in that. Again, I'm not claiming to know everything, but if you say that it's possible to fully evade, like, can we see a video? That would be pretty sweet. Like, I'd love that, man. So just, if you could send me via email or via Twitter, just, like, ping me over a video clip the next time you come against a Doctor Strange. I'm sure you can find one to duel, actually, if you do have the time. Because I didn't know that was possible. So, you know, today I learned, guys. If that is true, like, just show me a video, and I'll happily accept it. Nobody can evade my level 2, guys. It's unevadable. It's also unblockable. It does 100% damage to the face. Seaton's OP, man. He's OP. Oh, guys, look at that. We're Loki best character confirmed right there. Shame he hits like a wet noodle still. I can send you a video. Where should I send it? Twitter is fine. Email, you can upload it to YouTube. Yeah, just Twitter or email are probably the two best ways to get in contact with me. My Facebook inbox just gets spammed so much. It gets, like, absolutely destroyed. So it's a little bit hard to keep on track with that. Instagram DMs get relatively spammed as well. Snapchat as well is a very bad way. Just a lot of my stuff. Yeah, probably Twitter and what is it? Email the best way to send stuff across. Right, let's evade this and go for the kill. I love the Loki, that buff steal you did. It's proof that he is awesome. I don't think it's proof that he's awesome, but it's proof that the buff steal is a very fun novelty for the character to have. I appreciate it. Krieger, if you go to the jewels list, you should be able to find a Doctor Strange there. Or use the MCOC info bot, and I think you can find jewel targets that way as well. So either one of those should give you a Doctor Strange to battle. I'm so interested about this, because I didn't know this was possible. I used Loki well. We're not too bad, boys. We're not too bad. It's a fun novelty, but the character still, you know, kind of sucks, guys. He kind of sucks, but he ain't too bad, man. He's a little bit... Wow, he's the worst Mystic character, but he ain't too bad. I don't think there are any, like, really, like... There aren't, you know, back when before Willpower was nerfed, there were characters that were just, like, you could not win any matchups with them, because Willpower was so incredibly strong and their debuffs could not overpower the damage of Willpower. So you just had to die. But now it's a lot easier, man. It's a lot easier. There aren't any, like, ridiculously bad champions. There are only bad champions in comparison to some of the craziest champions. Dormammu is the next Scarlet Witch, maybe. I mean, I'd be a little bit surprised if Dormammu wasn't incredibly overpowered. I think with the announcement of Dormammu, it kind of makes me want to go, oh, should I be saving my 5-star shards? Should I go for Dormammu instead of Cable? Is he the one? Is he the one ring to rule them all? But I'm not too sure. But I also want to go for Cable as well, because he's a really good character. He seems like, while he's not overpowered in any element of the game, he seems like he has a wide range of utility that would make him exceptional for Alliance War and Alliance Quest attack. So, yeah, I don't know. I think I'll probably, unless, like, some crazy info comes out on Dormammu in the next, I don't know, 24 hours, then we're probably still going to go for, like, a double cable opening. Because even when Dormammu comes around, at the rate I'm getting 5-star shards and crystals, I'm probably still going to have, like, enough for one Dormammu crystal. So, and plus, guys, I'm biggest Kabam employee confirmed, so we're going to pull him first time, of course, right? We'll see. Hey, what is up, the Azot? Welcome to this morning's stream. Well, actually, it's this afternoon now. I should be aware of that. What is it? It's probably approaching 1 o'clock now, or just past 1 o'clock. I think it was 12:34 when I started the stream, and we've been going for 35 minutes now. So not too bad, not too bad. Hey, is Dormammu coming to the game? Apparently so. Marvel Contest of Champions Trukos data mined some files on Dormammu and managed to get a description. So we don't have any abilities, but we have a description. If he can get the abilities very, very soon, which they might come into the game, I'm just going to have a quick look on Reddit, see if anything more is there. Also, these came up. What are these? Let me just quickly get this. So new items, guys, that we saw. Right. I think I know exactly what these are for. Somebody found these in the game files after the new update. These look like stuff that you would use for masteries, like new masteries that are coming out. So I'm not too sure if I'm too excited for them, but they might be something else. They might be something totally different. But to me, they look like looks like a, I don't know, a Magnum Mastery Core, Vibranium, something like that. I'm not too sure, but I have no idea exactly what they are. I think they have names associated with them. Let's see if there's anything else, if interesting on Reddit. Yeah, there's nothing more on Dormammu from what we can see. Actually, let me check the Trukos page as well, see if there's any more information on Dormammu, guys. We want that sweet Dormammu info. God, where's my hair at the back sticking up? Ugh, guys, I'm not a beautiful princess today. Shame. Cable and Colossus Arena, that's going to be fun. I want Colossus so badly. I've been waiting for him for ages. He's the last component I need for my 35% crit setup, so we can God mode Scarlet Witch and be good at the game. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any more info on Dormammu. Ah well, boys, ah well. Hey, Phaeton X, what's up, my friend? The bottom one is a PIM canister. Ah, very interesting, man. That was from an event a very long time ago, correct? There for masteries, clearly. 3-star Falcon or 3-star Black Widow? Definitely 3-star Black Widow. Apparently so. Apparently we might be getting Dormammu. Like, Trukos dug it up, so... Dunno, guys, dunno. We'll have to see. Yondu hype. Guys, we're all just hyped for Yondu, right? Who doesn't want a 5-star Yondu? I'm really hoping that if on the Cable Crystal opening, that we just pull Cable, like, off the first one. That would be amazing, because then we can save and potentially go for, like, Dormammu or Yondu. I think those are going to be two incredibly hyped characters, but Cable as well. I'm really still set on going for Cable. I think Cable's going to be possibly one of like the last mutant champions for a very, very long time, just because we have had so many mutant champions in like the last 6 months. We've had like Nightcrawler, Beast, Rogue. Have we had so many, or am I just exaggerating there? What have we had? Have there been any others? Nightcrawler, Beast, Rogue. Who else am I missing? Phoenix isn't a mutant, but I guess it's just those three. I guess it's just a flood of champions. I think he'll be the last one for at least a few months. So it'll be good if we get him to, you know, have him as a potential 5-star character. Just because he's pretty good as well. I think he's potentially better than all of those characters. So not a bad option to go for. And there was a guy on Reddit that inspired me. He had 3 5-star featured crystals opened, and he had pulled a 5-star out of every one of them for the featured he wanted. So, I don't know, we could be lucky, guys. We could be lucky. 3-star Doctor Strange, 3-star Black Widow, 3-star Thor, in order of best to worst. It's not really like a strict order of like, this one's going to be the best for everything. They all have their circumstantial uses. They're all very, very good characters. Forgot Gambit. Yes, Gambit as well, guys. Gambit as well. We had Gambit as well. That was it. I just think it feels like there have been a lot. How many champions is that, actually, out of, since that time? I guess that's, just trying to think about the ratio there. When was Nightcrawler released? Just need to get out the timeline quickly, just to see, like, how many mutants out of how many of the characters have been released. Because I feel like there have been a lot of mutants as kind of, well, before the wave of Mystics. Just want to see the kind of, like, class breakdown of that. So, let's scroll back a little bit more. Where's this little calendar? Where is it? It's somewhere around here, guys. We're going to find it in a second. Oh my god, I can't find it anywhere. This is pretty ridiculous. Ah, here it is, guys. 2016 champions. Boom. There we go. It's on the web. Right, so let's have a look. Yeah. So these are the last, including Cable, that's 13 characters. So out of the last 15 characters, 5 of them have been mutant. We've had Nightcrawler, we've had Beast, we've had Rogue, we've had Gambit, and also now we have Cable. So out of those 15 characters, 5 have been mutant. That's 33% of the characters. So I think in the last, in the last 6 months or so, we've seen so many mutant characters that I feel like, there's not going to be like that many mutant ones coming up after that, because that is a really, that's by far the most dominant class out of them. Maybe with, is Mystic second? Mystic might, yeah, Mystic second. Mystic has 4 of those characters. So yeah, a lot of mutant champions have come up. What means Limbo? Limbo, the description for Limbo is actually right at the top of Magic's thing. It, what is it? It deals damage equal to your energy attack and rewinds at the end of its effect any damage taken during that period. But yeah, if you want the in-game description, it's just at the top of Magic. Phoenix wasn't a mutant. She was a cosmic champion, but she was part of the, I guess, kind of part of the mutant family in terms of, her comic book origin. But she wasn't officially a mutant, guys. But it's a lot of mutants. Guys. But mutant class is really good, man. There are a lot of very strong characters. Still think the worst character by far is Old Man Logan. Like, he sucks just in comparison to his X-23 and Wolverine counterparts. Do we have to evade this? Yeah, we do. Damn, I love fighting Rhino. There's something so satisfying about fighting Rhino, just because he's such a big and aggressive character that whenever you evade him, you're like, damn, I'm a badass. Feels good, man. Feels good. What was the arena cutoff for Nightcrawler? So it was just under 6.1 million the first time. So if you want to be safe for Nightcrawler, you probably want to, pitch in at that 6.5 million mark. But if you want to be super safe, then you want to go for 7 million. See, and I scored 6 million. Is it good enough for Nightcrawler? No, Ace. You got to grind more. 6.5, my friend. 6.5. I did not tweet about the stream. I totally messed up on that. That was my bad, guys. I sometimes forget to tweet out. I'm like, okay, let's just go live. That was my bad, Marcus. I do apologize, my friend. Sometimes though, I like to do surprise tweets just for the notification squad, because the only people that'll be attending those live streams are the people with notifications on. And those people are, the really hardcore enthusiast fans of the channel, which helps support me a lot. So, sometimes, guys, we got to do special streams for some of you guys out there in the audience. Yeah, you can join me in a video, dude. You don't have to ask my permission for that. Just go ahead if you'd like to. Right, let's go for Black Panther, Nightcrawler, Miss Marvel. Nightcrawler? Why did I say Nightcrawler? It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man, what am I talking about? Yeah, that was it. Oh, I know. Dorky Diggity Dave, man. He did not get Nightcrawler, and that made me sad. He missed it by, like, literally a round of arena points. That's bad. That is so bad. But remember, guys, he learned an important lesson. So did Brian in the first round of Gwenpool. It's always better to be safe, guys, than to be salty. You gotta remember that. Better safe than salty. It's cool. Hey, I finally hit 1 million in Arena. It takes a lot of time to get, like, your temp up in Arena, so congratulations, my friend. Once you start hitting, like, that 1.5 million milestone, and you can do that easily every week, you're just going to be getting so many more premiums, so many more shards, so many more battle chips, and units as well. So that's really gonna, you know, help you progress, especially in the early game. A lot more 3-star champions, the potential at some 4-star champions. Like, I got quite a few 4-stars when I first started grinding the 4-star arena, just from like premiums and stuff. I got like what was it, Vision, Storm, Guillotine, some really good ones actually, and a Spider-Gwen, of course, guys. Am I going to do a 4-star cable opening? Well, hopefully we're going to get the 5-star one, so then we don't have to open the 4-star crystals. Sorry, the feature crystals, should I say. But if we don't get cable, I might do one. But I don't know, I might just grind the 3-star one and be like, okay. Because with those crystals, like, I would have no use for a 4-star Gwenpool. Like, she'd be, I guess, like, you know, not a bad addition to the roster, but I've got a 5-star, I've got a much better version of the character, so wouldn't have too much use. So I don't really see a need to actually buy the featured hero crystals if it would just be for cable. But yeah, I'd just rather grind the 3-star version, just cut my losses and be like, okay, well, we did a double 5-star gamble. That was a lot of stuff to grind. We didn't get it. RIPC. And then, you know, when the cable and insert whatever champion comes out, crystal comes out, then, you know, I might go for it. Might go for a 4-star cable in that. Oh, bases. They're a mystery, my friend. Do I prefer Scarlet Witch, Dupe, or Star-Lord? Both different champions for very different situations. I like my Star-Lord because it's you know, a lot more skill-based, but the Scarlet Witch is a very fun and very overpowered character to play in general questing. How much points do you do in one run? So it's about 650,000 at the moment with a full Suicide Mastery setup. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. Let's get that crazy Hulk damage. Oh, no. The level 1 wasn't quite enough. There we go. Favorite champion. What is it? Gwenpool at the moment. Loving my Gwenpool. How do you share mobile screen? I use Reflected too. And then I use OBS to reflect it to an external monitor, and then I use OBS to record all of my mobile gameplay. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. And then I edit all of my videos in Sony Vegas, design all of my thumbnails and graphics in Photoshop. Yeah, just that's pretty much it, my friend. Behind the magic, right here. Is Star-Lord good when he's unduped? Not really. He's a very average champion when he's unduped. He's not bad, but he's not... doesn't have anything special about him that you would want to rank up the character for unless he's duplicated. As a Kabam employee, do you have any tips for getting a 4-star Scarlet Witch? Yes, become a Kabam employee. That's the only way you can get a... You just have to get lucky, man. Like, this game... I like to describe this game to newer players as pay to probably not win. Even like grind to probably not win. Like, most of the stuff that you do in the game is entirely based on luck. Like, your progression is so incredibly based on what champions you pull, how lucky you get. So even if you are like the biggest baller in the world and you're splashing down all that cash and stuff and you're spending thousands on the game, you can still spend thousands and get relatively nothing. So if you're really unlucky, that is. So it's just all about being lucky, man. You just need to randomly get lucky, and there's no secret to doing that apart from just keep grinding, just keep on getting as many crystals as you can so you have as many chances as you can to potentially be lucky. But make good decisions as well. When it comes to ranking up characters, do a lot before, like, taking any character to rank 4. Do quite a bit of reading. Figure out, you know, once you get to those in-game resources, endgame resources, like, do I really want to use my resources to rank up this character? Is this character going to have a good use for me throughout the game? Or is it going to be a character that I rank up and it's just going to sit in my roster forever doing absolutely nothing, apart from maybe getting me a few extra points in arena? You know, you want to choose good characters, guys. Make good decisions. Get good at the game. It's pretty much it, guys. Also, guys, I heard if you're subscribed to this channel right now, this is just a rumor, guys, but I heard if you're subscribed to the channel, your chances to get a Scarlet Witch increase by 10. You know, I'm not saying it's true, but it's just what I heard, guys. I spoke to this guy, and he was like, I wasn't subscribed to see him, but then I subscribed to him, and I got a Scarlet Witch the very next day. I don't know, guys. It must be true. Any tips on how to arrange masteries? I did a mastery video metro a few days ago. But before that, we've got that's kind of like an endgame mastery setup, but if you want a beginner's one, in the description of that video is Seaton's mastery setup, which is kind of my kind of like mid-range one, which is quite good for many aspects of the game. But my one at the moment is just for arena efficiency and speed grinding and all that stuff. They need to nerf Scarlet Witch, and you all know it. They need to buff Scarlet Witch, man. She's not OP enough. She's not OP enough. She needs 100% chance to proc all 8 of her abilities on every crit, man. That would make her a little bit more balanced. And she also needs to be immune to damage, and whenever you fight Luke Cage, she just instantly one-shots him. That's some of the changes that I'd make to the character to make her a little bit more overpowered, because she needs to be a bit better. Marketing schemes, Keith, you're doing a very good job in keeping the spam clickers out of the chat today. Appreciate it, my friend. Any tips for getting Mystic champions? Again, it's just all about getting lucky and just grinding whatever characters you can in arena. Again, even if you're a newer player, even going for like the 3-star champions in the 2-star arena is going to help you build more of a roster that you can use to grind for, you know, the champions in the 4-star arena. Shandon, shush, shush. I think maybe I don't know, man. That seems a bit weird to me that you haven't got Scarlet Witch. You know what? I'm gonna call Kabam, man. I'll call Kabam. I'll be like, my boy Shandon. Like, where's his Scarlet Witch at? Like, come on, seriously, guys. Like, you got to rig his crystals, man. You got to rig his crystals. I'll give him a call later today, just for you, my friends, just for you. Is unduped classic Black Panther good? He kind of needs to be duped to be a really great character. He's a very fun character to play. Like, when I started playing the game, I got a 3-star one quite quickly from the Daily Crystal. A very, very lucky pull there. But I loved him. I loved him so much. Transformers Forged Fight isn't out yet. It's still in beta. There isn't too much to cover because, you know, it's in beta. So once it kind of becomes a little bit more hype, once the game comes to global release, then we're going to do so much on it. But for now, it's in beta. That's pretty much it. If they buff Luke Cage, how'd they do it? I don't know. They need to change that, like, rubbish crit damage reduction buff that he applies to, like, an armor break or something that doesn't completely suck balls. I can see it, man. Like Kevin Chow, man. He's right there behind the camera, man. He's just on his laptop right now. He's on his Apple Mac, and he's just rigging everybody's crystals, man. He's like, yep, let's put some more 2-star champs in there. I saw he's got a slider, the percentage chance for a 4-star champion, and he keeps on just sliding it down. I can see it. CLQ. I don't know who CLQ is, so I guess the answer to that is going to be no. Well, hopefully, guys, you know, that you're enjoying this stream. Maybe you grind a little bit of arena as well. We're all having a bit of a chat. Appreciate it, Amara. Appreciate you guys smashing that mother flipping like button. That is certainly fantastic. Luke Cage, OP on Fawns. I'll tell you who's OP on Fawns. Mordo is OP on Fawns. Because you can't bypass him with a Black Widow. If I go to my Black Widow to Luke Cage on Fawns, well, guess what? You've just given me a really easy character to fight where I'm going to take absolutely no damage because I've bypassed Fawns with the signature ability. So I'm just saying, guys, if you've ranked up your Luke Cage to put on a Fawns node in Alliance War endgame, you've just given me a free kill. Like, that's really great. So I do appreciate that. You know, if you want to do that, I can't stop you doing it, guys, but I just want you to know that you've given me a free kill. If we ever fight Alliance War, like, I'm just going to take your Luke Cage down. He's the easiest champion to fight. I'm going to completely bypass Fawns. Whereas a Mordo, hey, guess what? You've probably wrecked my Black Widow. She's dead. We'd all love Mordo, man. The Mordo cutoff in Arena is going to be crazy. It's going to be ridiculous. I reckon it's going to be... I don't know. I actually have no idea what it's going to be. I think it's going to be like 9 million, maybe more. People are going to be going like crazy for Mordo, man. It's going to be ridiculous because he is such a sought-after champion. I think Gwen, like some of the champions that have been released, kind of around the time of Mordo, between then and now, they're going to have. Oh, I can't even begin to imagine how like stupid the cutoffs are going to be. Yeah, I'm very focused on the grind right now. Just, you know, putting in those points, guys, so we're not going to be doing any duels or stuff. Because, you know, we need to grind arena, guys. We need to make this Nightcrawler happen. We have about under 2 million to go, which feels quite good, because that's realistically only like 3 more rounds of sitting down and doing my entire roster. Ain't too bad, boys. It ain't too bad. Is it true that I work for Kabam? Sledge Rich, what do you think, man? It is, man. 100% true. Kabam employee, legit confirmed, my friend. See, I've come to bargain. Dude, there are going to be so many Dormammu memes. It's going to be great. Hopefully, he's a great character. I can't wait. Somebody was talking about... Somebody made a joke on Reddit. Was it Reddit or this live chat? I don't know. About if they release Dormammu, they need to have like a unit offer as well. Which is like... the Dormammu bargain offer. That'd be great, man. That'd be... If they miss that opportunity to crack that joke, I'm going to be disappointed. And as a Kabam employee, guys, I don't know. I need to push it through to them. I need to be like, we need to make this, guys. Dormammu bargains everywhere. Can I get Kabam to employ you? Probably not, man. I have like no influence in Kabam at all. All I have is yeah, just a little bit of occasional Twitter banter with them. That's about it, man. I wish I was well connected. I wish I had some crazy Kabam connections, but I don't. Wish I was Kabam, #1 Kabam employee confirmed, and I could solve all of your problems, but alas, I am not. What do I think about Hulk? Hulk is a very fun character. It's a very fun character to play, but he's just realistically not that very good. Because for Hulk to have like crazy damage... Oh my gosh, guys, we've gone on an LSD trip. What was in my tea this morning? Holy moly, look at this. Guys, this is hard mode. This is acid floor, what is it? Moonbase. Howard the Duck edition. Guys, Howard's too OP. Because Howard is such a great character. The game, like, physically can't handle him. And it's breaking all around him right now. Okay, let's use that level 2, boys. And you, Daredevil, you've got no evade. There we go, boys. There we go. You will get Spider-Gwen. Thank you, Stacy. I appreciate the confidence. How to parry like a boss. Cobra, you want to check out my friend Dork Lessons? He has a really good YouTube video on how to parry. It's really great. And if you want to become a god tier player, guys, Dork Lessons also has a very good video on intercepting. Intercepting is a skill that is ridiculously hard to master, but if you can master it, you're going to be a much better player for it. So yeah, guys, fun facts. What's your average rating you need, what's it, to grind the 4-star arena for a summon level below 50? That's a little bit of a tricky question to answer. I guess the 4-star arena is, you know, all about what you want to accomplish and also what characters you have. Like, you can have all the characters in the world. You can have really high summoner rating, but you might not necessarily have upgraded a lot of your characters. So yeah, it's all about how many teams you have, really. And to kind of get a basic champion, you kind of, like, in the state of the game at the moment, you kind of ideally need anywhere between about 14 to 20 teams minimum. So that's a lot of characters. A lot of characters to go for the basic. But then again, those are like the lucrative, the new basics, the exciting ones like Nightcrawler. Some of the older champions, you know, probably are hovering around... are hovering around anywhere between about 3 million to 4.5 million. So you can have less teams for those. But yeah, it's all about like how much time do you have, all that stuff. You kind of need to just work out like how many points can I get from my entire roster of champions that I have, and then work out, you know, how many rounds can I do in 3 days, and then, you know, try and figure it out that way. It's probably the best way to do it. Brian Grant does a lot of really good videos on arena grinding, so if you need some additional tips there. Arena, do I have a video on arena streak tips? I do. On my channel, I've got a 4-star infinite arena streak guide, so that should help you out a fair bit. So yeah, that's a guide of how I build and maintain an infinite streak in arena, which is, yeah, should be pretty helpful to you. You gotta have lots of 3-star maxed out champions, some free 30s, but once you're there, you're living the life, guys. You're living the life on Easy Street. My #1 tip is to never spend units on premium hero crystals. Everybody knows that, man. And also on this channel, we can't call them premium hero crystals, just to reinforce how bad they are. If we call them premium hero crystals, right, to a new player, premium hero crystal, that sounds quite exciting. You need to get across, guys, whenever you talk about premiums, right, they're premium disappointment crystals. You don't get heroes, you get disappointment, because heroes sound like you're going to get something good. But if you emphasize that they're premium disappointment crystals, then the expectation is set that, you know, you're mostly going to be disappointed 99 out of 100 times when opening them. But we actually got a little bit lucky yesterday. We managed to pull a 4-star out of a premium hero crystal on my birthday, which felt good, man. It felt good. Trying to aim for 6.1 million. I go a little bit higher, Angel. You certainly have plenty of time there. Again, kind of to get to like 6.5 million, you wanted to have grinded, you know, every 24 hours, like just over 2.1 million. So you are well on track. I definitely suggest coming in at 6.5 million just to be safe. Because, you know, you don't want it to be like slightly higher this time, because everybody that was grinding went a little bit higher, and you know, miss out on that. I don't think it's at all regional, you know, what champions you get. It's just completely random. Just completely random. But a lot of people, you know, try to make correlations. We try to understand the randomness, but it's just random, guys. It's just 100% random. 7 million is the safe zone, I would say. If you want to be super safe, you go for 7 million. If you want to have, you know, probably most likely get the champion, 6.5 mil. If you want to guarantee that Nightcrawler is in your inventory, then 7 mil is the place to go. So yeah, that's a very good point as well. But I think 6.5 million should be fine. It's just, you know, 7 million is like the safe haven, like 100% confirmed. And I guess if you're grinding like that much, you probably want to be in that safe haven. Very nice, Dark Lord. Dude, you've been doing some grinding, man. Is Venom or Venom Pool better? I think Venom is much better than Venom Pool, in my opinion. Venom's awesome champion. I love Venom so much. Very fun character to play as well. I find Venom's a lot more fun to play than Venom Pool, just because of that level 2. When you're firing off that level 2, you feel beast mode, man. Venom's such like a, oh, what is it? He's such a big and aggressive character, so you just feel like you're absolutely like ripping your opponent apart. It's really, really cool. Sean, could you please help? Who should I take to rank 4? Wolverine, Gamora, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange for sure, my friends. He is by far your best option. Avesh, special 2 to evade Doctor Strange. Let me see if I've got that anywhere, because somebody said they were going to record that and send it to me. So the way that I handle it at the moment is I evade the first one and then block the additional 2 hits. So that's a way to, avoid, you know, deal with that on unblockable node, because it's only the first component of a special, if you're ever on an unblockable node, that will be unblockable. So that's a way to deal with, you know, kind of reduce the damage there. But no, still haven't been sent a video on it. A little bit. Yay! You get Nightcrawler. Ace, I feel like you're gonna get it. I believe in you, buddy. Should I take AV or Vision to rank 4? Tough one, Kimberly. I think that's a little bit of personal choice there. I guess the pros and cons, Vision is a really good utility. Poison, bleed immune, excellent power drain, heal block. If you're duped, you know, you're going to have that additional power gain whenever you use level 2, which is going to bring you up to almost 1 bar of power. So that's very good for like Alliance War and possibly Alliance Quest attack. Whereas Agent Venom, very strong bleed, can shrug off debuffs, might be very, very useful come Act 4. Out of the 2, I'd probably go Vision, just for the utility, because having that utility on a character, especially with all the new stuff coming out, is it's very valuable to have. To say, like, you know, on this fight, I can for sure use this character, and it's going to be able to counter like an insane amount of healing, or you know, this power gain mechanic or something like that. Video sent on Twitter. Krieger. Okay, let's see this. Nowhere near perfect, but the technique to use. Okay. I'm loading it up now. I'm excited for this Krieger. You've got me hyped up. That was bad. I'm too hyped, guys. Too hyped for this DR Strange video. Okay, let's fire this off. Right, let's bring this up to the big screen, guys. Bring this up to the big screen and see the technique. So let's get toward that level 2. Did we miss a level 2 there? Oh. Damn, this is impressive. Okay. I'm very impressed. I did not know that was possible. Moran, shout out to Krieger, aka Moran, for actually putting in the, or Sandor Hounding game, for disproving, you know, actually proving that it's fully possible to do it. So let me just watch it one more time to get the timing right. Okay, so you gotta get that, the initial dash back. Oh, okay, you didn't nail that one, dude. But still, like, I'm very impressed that you nailed it in the first place. Like, that was very cool. Okay, when does the first one come in? Okay, so it's about here in the video, 29 seconds. So let's see, there's the pop. So it's dash back quick, and then wait for a second, and then dash back. That's pretty much it. Wow, color me impressed, guys. Color me impressed. I did not know that was possible. Today I learned, guys. Today I learned. Thank you for educating me. That is one of the things that I love. I love when I'm wrong and somebody will come to me and say, "Hey, this is totally possible," and not just be like, "Dude, you're you shit YouTuber." I'm like, just tell me, man. Educate me. Like, teach me stuff about the game. I want to learn. Thank you so much for that. I want to practice that. I want a Doctor Strange to fight now. That's so cool. Let's take this Gamora down. Oh man. This is changed, guys. I want to see if the cross... Can somebody send me... Can you evade the crossbones level 2 as well? Is that possible? If you can, please send me a video on Twitter. I would really, really appreciate that. Sorry, guys. I need to catch up on chat for a second after this round as well. Come on, fire it off. Look at Despair putting in some work there. His heal is barely doing anything. It's great. Right, let's have a look. Link, so I'm going to retweet it on Twitter right now. DR Strange level 2 can be evaded. Today I learned. So I retweeted it, guys. So if you go over to my Twitter, see Man of Legends Twitter, it will be on there, guys. It'll be right at the top. So you can see the video, and let's just scroll up. I just want to see what some of the comments were on it. Right. Oh gosh. Yeah, we shared it, guys. I'd like to I'll probably like try and figure out how to do it myself, and then try and make a video, and also give a huge shout out to that. But I'm also interested in the Crossbones one, because I'd like to maybe like a video on like tricky specials to evade, or specials I didn't know you couldn't evade, or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. But this is amazing, guys, because a lot of the people that I know didn't even know that was possible. So, wow, it's great. That's really cool. Right. Yeah, that was very impressive. What's my Twitter? It's just in the description. It's just @SeatonMOL. So if you check that out, we've got the video. Just slap it a like as well. Massive shout out to Moran on Twitter. So that's really cool. If we can get a Crossbones one as well, the level 2 fully evaded, I'm color me impressed, guys. Color me impressed. What other specials? What other specials? Moran, Moran, what specials can you evade as well that are like really tricky specials to do? I want to see what else you can nail. Very interested in this. What myths can we solve? Let's look down the characters, right? Who has like pretty much a close to impossible special? Howard the Duck. Howard the Duck's level 2. If you can fully evade that, I'll be impressed. Joe Fixit's level 1. If you can fully evade that, I'll be very impressed. Easy. We know we can do Spider-Man. Electro, we know we can do. Just looking through that. Rocket, yeah, you can do all of these quite easily. Agent Venom. Agent Venom's level 1. Agent Venom's level 1. I want to see that as well. If you got like a little list. This is what I'm interested in. Ultron's level 2. I know you can do that. I've seen Dave do that on stream before. I actually didn't know that you could do that before I saw Dave do it on stream. Falcon's level 1. That's an interesting one. Can you do Falcon's level 1? I don't think so, but I want to see if it can be done. Yeah, that's all I can think of at the moment. But yeah, guys, we're gonna bust all of the myths, man. We're gonna bust all of the myths. Mythbusters Marvel Contest of Champions Edition. Hulkbuster level 2. Yeah, Hulkbuster level 2 as well. That's a very valid one. Tech Symbiote Part 2. That's the same as Hulkbusters. So yeah, let's see if we can bust that as well. But guys, if you can fully evade any of the specials mentioned just now or in the chat, let's bust some myths, boys. Let's do it right now. Hulkbusters can't be fully evaded, but you can evade most of the beam and then time it perfectly to hold the block. Interesting, interesting. Even if you can't fully evade it, guys, if you're like an evading god, because we do have a few evading gods in the chat right now, if you can't fully evade it, then if you could send like a little clip or a little video of how to best manage it, you know, like which part of it should you evade and then which part should you block, just a clip so we can just see practically how to do it. Because we're gonna learn so much today, guys. Thank you for helping, you know, contribute to the big knowledge pool of the community, because that's one of the things that I really love about Marvel Contest of Champions, is you think you can know like so much about the game or close to everything, then somebody's like, well, hang on, you can also do this or this, and it's amazing. Like every day I learn new stuff about this game and I love it so much. It's so cool. Can you fully evade it though, John? Let's see a video, man. Like we want the videos to do the talking right now. This is what we need. Exactly, it's going to be very good for people going through Realm of Legends. It's going to be very good for people, you know, doing all sorts of stuff. So tweet it to me, send me these clips via, ideally Twitter would be the best place, guys, if you can. And if you're not on Twitter, it's pretty fun, guys. We have some great banter in the MCOC community over there. So it's a lot of goofing, a lot of gaffing. How to fight Rhino with his unstoppable headbutt. I believe even if you parry Rhino, like at the exact same time, you don't, what is it? You don't take any damage. Captain America is really, really great, especially in that Road to the Labyrinth one. I actually want to do that right now. I'm going to do that, guys. I want to fight Rhino. I love this Rhino fight. I'm not too sure if I'm going to be able to nail it first time, because it's one of the most tricky fights in the game. But it's one that I really, really enjoyed doing. I think is it 4.4 in the Road to the Labyrinth? I think it might be this one, or it might be the next one. No, it's got to be round 5, right? Round 5, right. So let's put a quick team around Captain America. I want to do this for a little bit of practice, because I haven't done it in a very, very long time. So let's also get CB in here. Where's my crossbones? He's at the top, right? Then we got Vision, and then we have the 3-star Falcon, which we're looking for. Right, this is my Road to the Labyrinth team, guys. So let's fight the Rhino in here, because I love the Rhino's such a great fight. For becoming a better player, Rhino is so much fun. This is the fight. So this Rhino, just to give you guys an idea, is completely immune to debuff, so you can't parry him. So the way to beat him is to either quickly evade the specials and get the hits in there, or block until he uses a heavy attack, and then just quickly intercept that. Oh no, I've got Suicide Masteries on. Is this going to be a pain? Is this going to completely screw me? Might do. It might do. I forgot about that. Yeah, I think I'm not in the right setup for this at all. We'll see how low we can get him anyway, just for a little bit of fun. A little bit of a goof, a little bit of a gaff. And just hope, yeah, we got unblockable twice. Okay, we sucked a little bit at fine here, guys. I managed to do it on the live stream for the Labyrinth one ages ago. But this just isn't going to work, because I'm not going to be able to manage his power effectively without using that special one quite often, and that's just going to absolutely wreck me with recoil. But yeah, basically, aside from the 2 times that I felt unblockable, that's kind of the way that you would do this fight. You gotta have a sly evade just while he's jumping down, just dash back and then try and get in there. Yeah, we didn't play super great there, but not too bad. We're about to die from the suicides anyway. Just hope you don't get the unblockable charge most of the time. But if you stay quite close to him, then you can still like, suicides, yeah, recoil, guys. Basically, don't do the Road to the Labyrinth with Suicide Masteries on. That's pretty much the the point that I'm trying to convey here. So yeah, let's go back to arena grinding anyway, guys. I sucked at that. Oh, 789 Gaming, that's incredibly nice of you. 3-star Doctor Strange or Black Widow. Probably overall the 3-star Doctor Strange is going to be the better option out of the two. Right, let's go Beast 4 and Doctor Strange. Yeah, pretty good. You need my command luck for your 4-star Crystal. Dude, I'm sending it all your way right now. Yeah, Brian did actually. Maybe Brian's... How many revives did Brian use on Brino though? I actually didn't. I didn't catch that live. I'm interested to see it though. But he used Black Widow though, so a slightly different one there. But I'm not too sure. He probably like pushed a lot of power gain on the block. Hey, what is up, Seraphin? Welcome to the stream this morning. Adrian as well. Good morning to you. Oh, guys, I'm definitely not the best player at this game. We already like clearly established that. I didn't know you could fully evade Doctor Strange's level 2. I've been learning so much today, guys. I'm still a noob, but hopefully, you know, it's a learning experience. A few of you are on the journey with me. Just trying to get better at this game. Right. Still haven't been sent any more clips from the Crossbones, man. I'm interested to see, because somebody made some bold claims about some of these specials being fully available. You're gonna get a 5-star Cable Crystal. Oh, there's so many people going for Cable. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be one of the biggest openings ever. We should do like a survey to try and figure out what are the odds on the Cable Crystals. I might start like a thread on Reddit just to try and figure out like what's the percentage chance of getting like a champion now that you know in the current state of the game. Kind of use Cable Crystals as a more practical example. Maybe ask people to provide screenshots as well, just to make sure that you know the information is accurate. I think we could do that if we set that up ahead of time. We could get a really, really good survey and kind of, you know, get a good observation on what the featured drop chance is there. So, somebody remind me to do that tomorrow on Twitter. Because if we do that, like, just but like a few hours before, if we put the post up on Reddit a few hours before it actually happens, then, you know, everybody's going to be, like, pre-informed. And hopefully, we can gather some really, really good information there. And also, if I mention it in the video, I guess we can get even more results and responses. So that's quite good. Your Kabam luck got you Spider-Gwen. Oh no, that's no good. But Spider-Gwen is the best champion in the game. He said sarcastically for the new viewers. So yeah, congratulations, my friend. I've got like 5. I got 5 Spider-Gwens now, bro. Come at me. Get on my level. Is 3-star X23 viable for Realm of Legends? For a first-time runner, I wouldn't say viable is the right word. I'd say possible for a veteran player if you are amazing at the game, for all apart from Wolverine. But yeah, not really a great option for a first-time runner of Realm of Legends. She just doesn't have enough health to be a super great option. And also, yeah, the damage is going to be quite low on a 3-star. Can we... Oh, man. Even Mordo is like a... He's such a pain to find arena. Come on, let's have this. Level 2. No, I didn't mean to do that. Are we gonna die to Mordo as well today, guys? This Wolverine just... His damage sucks, man. Straight up. 3-star Wolvie. Where's the regen as well, boys? We haven't got too lucky on that either this fight. I think it might just be me playing... Oh, there we go. We finally got bleeds and stuff. He went down, guys. He went down. Yeah, well, even if I just get 1 Cable, we got a Mutant Awakening gem for the Labyrinth of Legends. So if I open my first crystal and it's Cable, I probably won't go for a second one, just because we already have the Awakening gem for him. So I wouldn't feel the need, because... You know, if we do get 1, it's probably quite statistically unlikely that we're gonna get a second one in the same opening. So I'd rather just save the shards if we did get 1 for like a Dormammu or a Yondu. Well, assuming Yondu is the character that gets added with Guardians of the Galaxy, but we'll see. We probably want to save you away for that. I know. I tried to do that at the start of the fight, Shadow. I tried to you know, attack just as the stun was expiring, but I messed up there, my friend. Have I ever tried the crystal trick? Oh gosh, which one is it, man? There are like 50 billion theories on how to guarantee 4 stars for crystals. But I can tell you right now, none of them work, and they are all folklore. If there was a theory that actually worked, like, everybody would be using it by now. It's just all tinfoil hat stuff, guys. All tinfoil hat stuff confirmed. But it's great. Okay, we were actually at the end of the roster now, so that's going to conclude the stream. We might be back in like an hour and a bit for another Arena and Chill session, guys. But thank you so much to everybody that stopped by today. Really appreciate you guys tuning into the live stream. So yeah, we'll be back again. Again, if you have those I can evade, you know, projectiles and stuff that are unevadable videos, tweet them at me, send them to me via email. If you know, if I've totally forgot, you know, what I was talking about in terms of saying stuff correctly. But I need a cup of tea, guys. I need a cup of tea. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. If you like the stream, feel free to hit that like button, and I shall see you in probably about an hour or so. We'll probably be back for another live stream. So yeah, I'll see you soon on the channel, guys.